I think my phone just took a photo. Hi, everybody. Hello, I am Eva, or Eve, or Eva in English. In Swedish, it's Eva, I think, something like this. So yeah, hi, I'm Eva, and I'm sitting here right in front of my little Swedish cottage. I live in, pretty much the south of Sweden, 1.5 hours north of Malmö, just right in Småland, like 1.5 kilometers into Småland, seen from the south. Here I am, it's late September. It's a beautiful sunny autumn day today. Wow, it's so strange to be speaking English. I'm sorry. And yeah, I'm sitting here. I made myself a cup of tea to drink with you now. I thought I'd sit here, we can have a little chat, or I can tell you a bit about me, and I can tell you a bit about my last day, or more like my last 2 days. I've filmed some bits of it, and yeah, I thought I could take you along and just show you a bit of my life here, just some quiet days in southern Sweden, early autumn, late September. I'm not originally from Sweden. For a long time I was searching for a place in nature where I could live in peace, and I found this little cottage here. I moved in 2 years ago, and it's still incredible. I still sometimes can't believe that I ended up here and I'm surrounded by nature. It's great. I'm getting emotional just talking about how much nature is here. Yeah, I missed that. I missed that so much all my life, and here it is. It's not even the wildest part of Sweden here. If you go farther north, Sweden gets incredibly wild, but it's still always soft. I feel like Sweden never, or at least nowhere where I travel to, Sweden is nowhere harsh, or I don't know, the nature is wild but providing in a way. It's never pushing you away. That's fantastic. I love it here. I love Sweden. I love the north of Sweden also. But yeah, it's so beautiful in the south too. It's a dream. It's a dream living here. I'll probably say that a lot here, but it's just true. So yeah, I moved here. I found this cottage, me and my boyfriend and my little dog, Simba. Like the lion king, or well, he's more like a lion baby actually. Well, the three of us live here in this cottage. It's different from everything I've known so far. It has its challenges, of course. Nothing is perfect, but it's so close to being. Actually to me it might just be perfect, actually. Most of my life, before moving to Sweden, I've lived in Germany. I've been born there. I am German. Maybe you've heard in my accent when I speak. I have found my home here. This feeling must be the feeling of being at home. It must be. It's great. Yeah, since I moved here, I wouldn't say that I developed any routine, so I can't tell you that what I'm showing you is how I would live a normal day or a usual day. I couldn't say that I don't know how to say it. I didn't develop any routines. I'm still living most of my days differently from the days before. I'm still discovering my life here. And I thought that's maybe a good opportunity to take you along and show you what it's like when I discover life in the southern Swedish wilderness called Småland. It was rainy, it was stormy, it was cold, but still I was outside as much as possible. I'm always trying to spend as much time outside as possible. Today it's not a problem. Today it's so sunny. It is even pretty warm. Yeah, but the last 2 days weren't really, and still I want to be outside. Actually, the day I started filming, taking my camera with me, it was a very windy day. It's so difficult to speak English now. Oh. I didn't speak English for a couple of years now, I think. I started by exploring just the area right outside my house, and I tried to discover the little things that are changing now that the summer is dying and autumn is changing the colors. Then I went into the forest. When I say the forest, I almost always mean the forest just on the other side of the road. For me, it feels like a very typical Swedish forest. You have the what are they called? Some trees are pine trees, but is it fir trees or spruce? Anyway, trees that grow very high with those needles instead of leaves. You know what I mean. So anyway, this forest has not only those trees, but on the ground there's a lot of moss, blueberries, lingonberries, some mushrooms now, and some old mossy stone walls. So yeah, beautiful. It's just, before I found those Swedish forests, I didn't know forests could be so cozy, inviting to just stroll through them. So yeah, that's what I did. I went into the forest and I just strolled. Yeah, it started raining actually. So I went back, I had some lunch. I cuddled with my dog, of course. I really tried my best finding some blueberries, but I decided to continue exploring the forest a little bit. I went a bit further, where there's much more moss, even less blueberries. On the way, I found beautiful red blueberry leaves. I don't know if you have seen this before, but the green little leaves of the blueberry plants, they turn really bright red in autumn, as opposed to the leaves of the lingonberries. Actually, they keep their color and they actually stay on the plant for several years. The lingonberries don't lose their leaves in the winter, actually. I was very lucky to find a nice mushroom, edible mushroom. I think in English it's called porcini mushroom. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah. And later I've even found some chanterelles. I don't know how you pronounce this. Those little orange ones, also edible. I found some inedible ones, of course, too. There is always much more inedible mushrooms, I think. But yeah, anyway, I picked up those, the porcini mushroom, the chanterelle mushroom, put them in the basket next to the very, very few blueberries I found. And yeah, I kept on going into this very mossy part of the forest. It was very tempting to just lie down in the moss and yeah, I would have gotten so wet, of course. So I resisted the temptation. Isn't autumn just beautiful? I love it. I love the colors and the smells of autumn. Must be my favorite season. I actually think that when I was in elementary school, must have been 2nd grade or something, I have a sheet of paper where I filled out some like interview questions about myself, my little self from the 2nd grade. And I think I remember correctly that there was this question, what's your favorite season? And I put autumn in 2nd grade. So yeah, it didn't change. It didn't change much since then. Headed home, took my dog for a walk, my dog and my boyfriend. We went on a little walk. Picked some apples, big red juicy apples. Actually, I think we found the apple tree around here that actually produces like really edible apples. There are many apple trees around that have like these small kinds. They don't grow much bigger. They don't get sweet in any way. So I think they could be used for apple jam or maybe apple pie. I don't know. But yeah, we found the one, maybe the only apple tree around here, which has actually edible, nice, sweet, edible apples. Actually, we planted 2 or 3 apple trees in our garden when we moved in, but they're still very small and they don't have any fruits yet. So yeah, we picked those apples, we walked the dog, we went back home, and I did bake a blueberry pie. Not only from the blueberries I picked, of course, but over the summer we have collected more blueberries and put them in the freezer. I used those to make blåbärspie. I think you'd say in Swedish. Let me try again. Blåbärspie. I think that was it for Friday. It's Sunday today. This was my Friday. And yesterday on Saturday, I went exploring a bit more. yeah, fortunately, or strangely maybe, we discovered a new little beach, just a natural sandy area on this little lake. Yeah, we're very happy that we found it, because usually in Sweden you get a lot of rocky areas on the lakes, on the shore of the lakes, directly next to the edge of the water. So yeah, actually finding some sand, sandy beach, sandy area where you maybe in summer can spend some time. That's very nice. That's very nice. I do love the rocks around the shores of the lakes here in Sweden. I find it so beautiful. But I think a sandy beach is very, very nice. Simba loves the sand. He loves to stay next to the water. He also loves to stay on the water in a canoe, for example, or in a rowboat or anything like this. But getting into the water, it's not his favorite thing to do. But he tried his best yesterday to get some sticks out. I love seeing him just exploring and having fun. Because he loves to run also, I tried my best to run a bit with him in the forest as well. Yeah, now you know. Now you know how I spent 2 days exploring my little corner of the world here. Exploring in the Swedish forests. If you stayed here until the end of this, thank you. I just enjoy the sun a little bit more now. Drink my tea. Feed my dog, of course. And yeah, I hope you have very beautiful autumn days too. I hope you have just a little bit of time today to get out into nature. Thank you so much and see you next time. I hope you have a wonderful day.